Hi, so I love K-pop. I started liking K-pop around 2010, and I remember everyone thinking I was super weird for it. But now K-pop has become like super mainstream, and a lot of people are trying to get into it or are just curious about it. So as someone who has been interested in K-pop for a while now, I figured I would make this video. K-pop 101! This is just ooh, I shook the whole table. That was a bad idea. Don't touch the table. Got it, Anissa. This is just like your intro to K-pop. I'm just gonna talk about some terminology you might be seeing in the comment sections, things you just might want to know. First one, the word K-pop stands for Korean pop. But K-pop isn't just pop music. I know that doesn't make any sense, but it's true. Under the umbrella of K-pop is just the entire Korean music industry. There's rap, there's rock, there is pop, let's dance the night away. Let's dance the night away. There's bubblegum pop. There's hip hop. All of that is encompassed in the word K-pop. The next thing you should know is how do people become K-pop groups? Because here in America, it's a totally different system. In Korea, idol is the term of every pop star in Korea. They are idols. In order to become an idol, you need to be a trainee. It's basically like going to pop star boot camp. They have huge companies like JYP, SM, Cube Entertainment, Starship Entertainment. You go in and you audition to become a trainee. When you become a trainee, you learn how to be a K-pop idol. So they teach you how to dance, how to sing, how to perform on stage, all of the little things you need to know, like how to hold a microphone, how to pass a microphone while you're dancing, how to sing and dance at the same time, how to rap. And yeah, there are actually a bunch of shows where they form a K-pop group, and you can kind of see how the whole training process works. So basically, you can be a trainee forever. You can become a trainee and never become an idol. Just because you're a trainee does not guarantee that you will debut. And if you don't debut, you are not an idol. You are only a trainee. There are people that were trainees for like 2 months and then debuted, and then there are people that are trainees still and they've been trainees for like over 10 years. And it just kind of depends. Once you debut, you are put in a group or you go solo. But we're going to talk about groups right now. If you're in a group, you are given a position. Unlike pop groups here, like NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, Destiny's Child, Fifth Harmony kind of thing, in K-pop, you are assigned a role, and that is your role. If you are lead rapper, then you are the lead rapper. You will always be, that is your role in the group. If you are the face of the group, that role exists. Your job is to be the face of the group. Of course, you still have to have like all the other skills, but that is your role. And then there's a leader of every group. The leader is like the mom of the group. They usually are the ones, like if the group has to announce something or talk about something, they're probably the ones talking first. They take care of the group. They're responsible for everyone. So like if one person is really struggling, it's the leader's job to stay behind and help them. And then there's the maknae. I hope I'm saying that right. Honestly, I only ever read it. A maknae is basically the youngest member of the group. If you are the youngest member, you're the maknae, and that's your title. You're just the baby of the group. That's it. That's all that means. Next, after your group is debuted, you start to gain fans. Your fans will have a bias. Your bias is just your favorite member of the group. An example, in BTS, I'm using BTS because it's just the most mainstream K-pop group. In BTS, my bias right now is V or Taeyang. Sometimes that changes because of a bias wrecker. It's a term used when you have a bias, you have a member that is your favorite, and then you watch a music video or something, and there's one other member of the group that is just trying to take your heart, and you just start to love them just a little bit more, and they wreck your bias, and now you have a new bias. That or you just can't decide, which is usually me. Next is Trash. Trash is not a negative thing in K-pop. If you are BTS trash, then that means basically you are just obsessed with BTS. Everything they do, you want to see it. You are just a really dedicated fan. Trash is not a bad thing in K-pop. So personally, I'm Mamamoo trash. I love them. I love everything they do, every song they release, their personalities, everything about them. Mamamoo trash. Next, you have your favorite group, right? They release a song and they have a comeback stage. In Western culture, like in America and stuff, a comeback is like you've been gone for a long time and you've come back. In K-pop, they could have just released a song 2 months ago and they're still calling this a comeback. And that's because literally every time they are releasing new music, it's a comeback. Like if they're releasing a new album, comeback. If they're releasing a new single, comeback. Always a comeback. So their comeback stage is just the first time they perform that song live. Okay, and the last terminology I will share with you for this video is fan chants. This is probably my favorite thing about K-pop that I wish every musician in the whole world did. Every song has a stage performance. They have a specific dance that goes with every song, a specific stage setup, usually even a specific like wardrobe type, like they will wear like the same color combination or like theme. And with every performance, there is a fan chant. Honestly, I don't know who creates the fan chants. They just kind of exist to me. I've never actually looked into that. If anyone knows who creates the fan chants, comment them down below because I really don't know. But they exist. And the fan chant is exactly what it sounds like. It is what the fans chant during that performance. So if I am watching GOT7 live and they are performing a song, there is a specific chant that everyone in the audience will know and say at specific times of the song. A lot of times the fan chants will say all of the members' names, oldest to youngest, but every song will have a different chant to go with it. And you can look up these chants. There's even English versions of them where they take out most of the parts that were Korean. Every song has it, and I think it's so cool. It gives you such a sense of community, like everyone in the audience knows the same thing, and I just love it. I think it's really fun. And that is all for this video. I'm at Playlist Live right now, so I'm gonna go to this dance party thing and say hi to some people. Cool. I hope you learned something about K-pop, and yeah, feel free to dive in and get sucked into the world that is K-pop. There's a reason it blew up so fast. There's a reason. If you are already a K-pop fan, comment down below who is your favorite group and who is your bias. If you're not into it, you do you. It's fine, I don't care. And as always, one world, one people, spread the love. Bye! I come up with these ideas for these videos usually every time I live stream. And I thought that I know a lot of K-pop stuff. I could teach you some terminology. So here it is, I made it. This is what happened.